Hello guys, welcome back to DevDynamoAk. So in this video we will implement Tanstack Query. It is an open source JavaScript library that helps with data fetching and state management in web applications. So Tanstack Query improve development and user experience, simplify data fetching, reduce boilerplate code, offers features like data caching, real-time updates and optimization. Okay, so let's see what we will build today. So guys, we are building this to-do application, but they are having some pagination add to do. Okay, and from here we can add the to do. So before this I want to show something. If I will go to inspect and go to networks, and if I will refresh this, you can see one API is called, right? Okay, if I will go next page, another API is called. Okay, if I will go to previous page, you can see there is no fetch refetching of API, right? So we are doing caching with the help of Tanstack query. Another thing, see here, you can see I was in the page 1. Okay, and if I'll update this, okay, completed to not completed, okay, you can see this data has updated to false, right? And you can see again this API has not called again, right? What happens instead, if I'll go to DevTools of Tanstack and first API, and if I'll go to data here, see there are 10 total 10 data, and within the caching only we are updating, guys. Okay, see, to confirm this I will re update this. See, if I'll come here again and to data, and if I'll go to first document, you can see it has become true. Okay, so we are not calling the API again to fetch. Okay, so instead we are updating the data, you can see. Okay, another thing, the similar way, if we will create the data, suppose you can see here currently if I will go to page 2, you can see totally 6 jet entries was there, right? So if I will add to do, okay, so I'll add to do testing to do to description. Okay, so I'll add, see this only create to do API is called. Okay, see, and in the response the created data we have got, and that data we are updating in the last entry. Okay, so if I'll come here, so another time the same API has not called, instead this has updated. Okay, so inside the data only it has added. Okay guys, you can see just this one he has added. Okay, internal. So we'll achieve all this. So for UI, we'll use Shadcn, Next.js, Tailwind, okay, and Lucid icons, okay, React. So let's start building this. Also, guys, for the backend, I have used the previous backend which I have made, okay. So this backend I will give you in the description link. You can download here and just remove this MongoDB URL with your own MongoDB URL, guys, okay. And what you need to do, just npm install and npm run dev. The project will be run at the port 3000. Okay, so let's start. I've opened this terminal here, and here I've opened the another terminal. So let's create our app now. So I've opened the terminal. Let's search Next.js installation. Okay, got to get started. Now I'll come here down. I will copy this command and paste in the disk here. Okay, now let's open this. Let's name the app name as Stack demo. Okay, so it is asking to if you want to use the TypeScript or not. Just we know, TSL no. Next element, yes, we want to use. No, we want to make the default, and we want to use app router. Double pack, yes, no. Okay, let it be installed. So let's search here now Shadcn. Okay, I will go to this link. Now I will select in the installation Next.js, guys. Okay, and I will npx shadcn at latest. I will copy this command, okay, with npm. So for the time, till that time, let it be installed. So it has installed, guys. So let's paste this command now. Sorry, we need to navigate to first our app, right? cd to Tanstack demo, and we need to paste it here. Okay. Also, guys, we need here Shadcn some of the component like button, card, import, label, switch, and text area. So if I'll search here, beat button, so it is showing like this. Before that, here we need to select something, some options. So I'll take New York, neutral, okay, and default setting yes, and use legacy per diffs, okay. And let's see here. If I'll click here on the button now, you can see it is saying to install this button component like npm shadcn, and we need to copy this. Okay, so I'll copy this command and let's paste it here, and use legacy per diffs and let it be installed. So if I'll come here, you can see inside the component folder, okay, it has made the component folder by default, and inside that it has made UI and btn.jsx. Okay, this is the shadcn component, okay. So if I'll search here in a similar way, cart, so it has given the command to install cart. Okay, so npm, the similar way I'll paste this. Let's see the component will be added or not. You can see here the cart component also added. So in the similar way, I'll add input, label, switch, and text area. So guys, you can see all the uh, Shadcn components we have added, whatever the required for this project. Next, let's search for Tanstack. Add Tanstack query. Okay, so I'll go to this query and let's see how to install. Okay, start. Okay, so let's start installing directly, guys, here. So let's search in the here npm at Tanstack slash react. So I'll search here. It has given the library. Okay, so just come down somewhere. He will give, yeah, this one we have to copy this, guys. Okay, and paste it here. Let it be installed. Also, in the similar way, Tanstack query and DevTools we need. Okay, so it has given some error, guys. You can see. So what I will do, just to come here and execute the command hyphen legacy per devs. Okay, and the similar way we need tank stack slash react uh, query dev tools. Okay, so if I'll search, so it has not given any results. So let's search in Google. So it has given, right. This is for dev tools. Okay, previously in the project we have seen that the app is running, right, at and here you can see this is the dev tool. Okay, so how to configure that, I will show that to you. So we need this also. Let's install this also with legacy one per hyphen devs. Okay, let it be installed. Also, guys, I will go to package.json, and after this double pack, I will execute the command -p. I want to run this app on the port. Let us take 3001, okay, or 3000. Yeah, okay. Let us take 3002, okay, and let's start this app now. npm run dev, okay. Let's run this app on localhost 3002. Uh, So guys, in 3002 some application was running in the backend, so I have changed this to 3003. Okay, so now it is working fine. So let's start creating the components. So guys, I will go to these components only and I will make one folder as customs. Okay, so here we will define customs component. Okay, inside this component, first I will create navbar. Okay, navbar.jsx. So this is our component now. Okay, so also I will go to app.jsx, and inside app.js I will remove all this predefined code. I'll keep just React fragment. Okay, and we not need any files here, and let's make this use client. Okay, so and I will import that navbar component here. So let's execute rfce component. Okay, and I will come here, and this is navbar. Okay, go to page now, and let's import navbar from component. Okay, slash. So you can see this is the navbar component has came here. Now let's navigate to this navbar and let's create this component. Okay, so come down, let's name this div to nav now. Okay, because it is navbar, and give the class name is equals to, let us take bg of color hash 62 for 4 capital E and double 8. This is the color I want to use. Okay, you can see the color, and padding of 4 I will take, and display flex. Okay, with this justify content between I need, you can see there. Okay, and items I need in center. Okay, next move to other component like h1 tag I need, and here I will take the logo like dev dynamo mo to. Okay, this is the, you can see there. Okay, and I will give some class here. Let's take text hyphen excel to excel. Okay, and font I will take to bold, and the text I will take that white. Okay, next let's make a button component. I will import the button from Shadcn, guys. Okay, button. Okay, so you can see the button is in the same component. Okay, button dot slash, we can use the component. Okay, button component, you can see. So just import this button, and let's give also I need here plus. Okay, plus icon from Louis React. Okay, guys, Louis React also we have downloaded there last time. So that button has came here. Now I will name the class name is equals to like the margin right of 2 I will take, and height hyphen 4, width hyphen 4. Okay, also I will give here some name as add to do. Okay, so inside that button it has came. So I'll come here button to class, I will give some click event here. So on click, I want to get some handler or method function from props, guys. Okay, so I'll give the reference here. So I'll come here and I'll give here add to do. Okay, and next I'll give the class name as bg2. Let us take this. Okay, and change the background to hash cb80ab. Okay, so this we need it, and change this class, it is not looking good. So let's take hover. On hover I will make the bg color to some hash 8967 and b3. Okay, also I'll take text hyphen white. So everything is fine. If I'll go to here, you can see the changes, right? Okay, so navbar is created, guys. Now let's move to next component, and the component is uh, add to do pop-up. Okay, so how to do that? Let's come here and create one component, add to do pop up dot jsx. Okay, and rfce, and this is pop up. Okay, so whenever we click on this whenever I click on this button, some pop-up should be displayed, right? So that component we need to create. So just come to app.js, and after this snap bar, let's call this component. Okay, why with some condition we will open this. Okay, so let's make the component first. So for this, what we can do, let's give some class name here, class name 2. Let's take fixed. Okay, means display fixed, and insert hyphen 0, and bg I will take to black. Okay, and bg hyphen opacity to 50 I will take. Okay, means the background opacity is 50. You can see, guys. Okay, so now after this, let's take flex. Okay, display flex, and justify content to center, and items I want to take to center. Okay, so justify center and item center. Okay, fine. So next, let's import some couple of components here from Shadcn, guys. Okay, first component I want to take as card. Okay, from it's coming from dot slash, and let's give a class name is equals to let's give the width of full. Okay, guys, to this card, and max hyphen w hyphen md. Okay, max width md, and bg I will take as what. Okay, so after this, let's take a card header component. Okay, which is coming from card, and inside this I will take card title. Okay, title, and let's name the title name as add new to do. Okay, you can see there. Also, let's give some class name here as space hyphen y hyphen 4. Okay, next, for this card title, let's make card container contain content. Okay, which come from Shadcn again. Also, let's take here form, guys. Okay, form, and give some class name to this form. Let us take space hyphen y hyphen 4, and on submit I want to call some handle submit. Okay, so I will get this from the props. Okay, I was expecting. Now let's create the form. Let's take one div here first, and inside this div I will take the label from Shadcn, guys, again, and html for is equals to title. Okay, give the class, sorry, name is equals to some class name we will give, like text hyphen I will give some color here, like hash 8967b3. Okay, oh, okay, Let's give some label as title. Okay, fine. Label is not defined, it is saying, so we need to import this, sorry, from dot slash label. Okay, so this is the title label. Next we need input, guys. Okay, what from the same thing, import we need from dot slash import. Okay, you can see it is not looking good, so what I will do, I'll give some id is equals to first title. Okay, and value is equals to, I'll give as title, and on change is equals to, I will call some function which have event. Okay, and set title as e dot target dot values. Okay, also we need to define uh, const title description from React. Okay, so instead of like this, I will import something like this. In the similar way, we need description, so const description, and we need yeah, for now we need these two only. In the similar way, guys, I will create description. So guys, I have taken here text area, guys. Okay, so this is another component you can see, and I was referring to this. Okay, now after this content inside the card only, I will come here. But now I will close this content, and here I will create card footer. Okay, footer which is coming from Shadcn again, and let's give some class first. Okay, class name is equals to, let's take flex. Okay, means I want the two items in the justify int. Okay, both the items in the ints, and space hyphen x2. Okay, in the x-axis we need some space. Okay, and let's take buttons, and which is coming from, okay, we have already imported that button, and on click I want like on close. Okay, on close button I need, so on close I will give here comma on close, and also I want handle submit. Okay, handle submit already we have given, so okay, fine. So next on click, after on click, also let's give some class to this button. Also it's not looking good, so class name is equals to, let's take the class name as border first, border of color. Okay, border color we need as has 62 4 e double 8. Okay, and this should be hash. Okay, next text I will take, text I will take 2 hash 62 4 e double 8. Okay, okay, fine. Let's name it to cancel. Okay, or close this cancel. Okay, also guys, I'll take the variant here. Okay, inside here it will have some variant. Okay, so variant I will take it to RIANT. Okay, let's take variant as outline, so it will be outline button. Okay, in the similar way I will copy this button. Okay, and paste it here, and name this to add to do. Okay, and let's name this on close to handle sub. Okay, so you can see for now it is looking like this, guys. Okay, so guys, if I refresh this, so other changes has reflected, guys. Okay, So we will disable this component, guys. Okay, if I'll come here and paste.js, for now we will commit this, and according to condition we will import this. Okay, when on clicked, this pop-up should be opened. Okay, also we need to pass some handlers, right? For that, so I'll come at the top here and let's create const show add to do. Okay, comma set show add to do. Currently it will be the false initially, and here we'll pause that. Okay, so on close. Okay, I will make it to false. Okay, to close, and handle create to do. For now, let's give a anonymous function and let's print. Okay, the data which are coming, and or log data. Okay, so fine. Also, I'll give here condition show to do add to do. Okay, and if only we want to show. Okay, so use state is not defined, so let's import this. So if I click on this, it is not working, right? So we need to give in the navbar also, guys. Okay, so let's give here on add to do. Okay, so this is the function set show add to do to true. Okay, let's execute and let's click on this. So now we are able to see, guys. Okay, this pop-up also created. Now let's create the card component. So I'll come to custom here and create one file. I will name the file name as mm, to do card. Okay, card.jsx. Okay, and rfc read function based component. Okay, also guys, let's import this component. This is a card. Okay, let's import this component in page.jsx at after page. Okay, so you can see this is the card. Okay, but the cards will not show like this, so let's make a dummy data here. So I'll go to MongoDB and just copy some data. So I'll copy this. Okay, I have copied, and let's make const todos is equals to array of so object one. Let's take another as take another. Okay, and also let's give with the data we will get underscore id, right? I'll give id as something like this, and here. Okay, so let's pass this data here. Okay, so what we will pass like id, title, and description. Okay, so id, title, description. Okay, and completed, and also there will be a on toggle. Okay, on toggle means we will change the state on toggle. Okay, so everything is fine. Now let's create this component now, and also here id, title, description, comma completed, and on toggle. Okay, let's start creating now. Let's take React fragment component first. So let's take component from the card. Okay, like in the from the Shadcn, I have taken the card and give the class name let's take width. I want to take full. Okay, and max hyphen width. Okay, hyphen md. Okay, pg I will take to white, and shadow. Okay, shadow I will take to lg. Okay, fine. Let's take a card header now. Header which is coming from Shadcn. Inside the header I will take the card title. Okay, let's take the title as title which is coming from the props. Also, let's give the class name. Sorry, here we have given like this, so we have to give like something like this. Okay. Card title, okay, is not defined. It is saying, I'll come here. Okay, so we need to import the card title. Okay, guys. So here, so we have imported. So you can see the card title. Now let's move to content now. So here I will take card content. Okay, and take a paragraph here, p tag, and let's give here description, and let's style this description now. Like text hyphen gray. Okay, for the text, and of that's 600. Okay, fine. Now let's come down after content. We will create card footer. Okay, footer. We have imported this. Before that, we will give some class name to this class name. Let's give flex and justify. Let's take between. Okay, and item center. Inside this footer, we need first label. Okay, so let's take the label as completed. Completed. If it is completed, this will be completed. Okay, else it will be not completed. Okay, and for now it is completed because it is true. And let's give a class. First we will give html for, and we will give here id which is coming. Okay, and class name, let's take it to text fsm. Okay, it is very big, and font medium I need. Font medium, and let's take text hyphen hash 869 and p3, guys. Okay, so 7 p3. Okay, fine. After this label I want a switch. Okay, so a switch, uh, we will use the switch again from Shadcn, guys. Okay, let's give the id. Okay, let's give id is equals to id which is coming, and checked is equals to completed. Okay, I'll give. Okay, on checked change. Okay, is toggle function we will call to toggle that component, and give the class name here. For now our toggle is not displayed, you can see. So take data hyphen. Okay, and state is equals to checked. Okay, so pg hyphen hash 3B80AB. Okay, if I'll refresh, you can see. Okay, on the hover it is. Okay, fine. This should be flex. Yeah. So our card component also created. You can see, guys. So let's align this. Let's first go to app.jsx, and instead of doing this, I will map this card. Okay. Before that, okay, let's map this only to do's dot map to do. Okay. In this way, we'll map the card, guys. Okay. And I will take this card inside this. Okay. Also inside JSX, like this, we need to do. Take. Yeah, fine. And what I will do for the alignments, I will take a main. Okay. And let's give the class name is equals to container. Okay. And mx hyphen auto means margin x-axis auto, and padding I need 4. Okay, from all the side, and space hyphen y-axis hyphen 4. Okay, I need like this. Okay, also I'll take one div here. Okay, I'll give the div class name as again container. Okay, and grid call hyphen calls hyphen 3. Okay, and let's copy this component now. So instead of, so wherever this is there, I will replace this with let's take it to do. Okay, let's see. So you can see our component has came here. Okay, so if I'll open this, it is looking for now, it is now like this. Okay, so we need side by side. So to do that, let's take first justify items center. Okay, and what we can do next, yeah, let's name this to container. So everything is fine for now. So guys, instead of doing like this, let's what we will do, let's copy this line from here, cut it, and here also, and from here also, let's keep this line here. Okay, and Steve should be outside the main. Let's see, yeah, it is coming side by side. Okay, also we need to pass here key, guys. Okay, so let's give the key to do dot id. Okay, underscore id. Also, we need to give some gap. It is not looking good, so I'll take gap of 6. Okay, so everything is fine. I'll open like this. Now it is uh, mobile friendly also. Okay, now let's start last component as pagination, guys. So here I will create new file as pagination.js. Okay, so rfce react function based component, and here let's give current page total pages comma on page change. So I want here these two functions. Also let's go to page.jsx and give here current page. Okay, and other things like I will give here const for now current page is equals to 1, and let's take total pages 5, and let's give on change Okay, fine. So after these to do's, I will take the pagination here. Okay, let's take pagination from components. Okay, so let's create this pagination now. Before that, let's pass that on change and current thing. Okay, so current page is equals to current page, and total pages is equals to total pages, and on page change is equals to some function for now we will give here. Okay, so fine, let's move here. So let's take here div first, and class name is equals to, let's take flex, and justify, let's take justify center. Okay, so current page, okay, current page, insert current page. Also similar way, total pages, think total pages, right? Total pages, and set total pages. Okay, fine. So justify content center we need, and items hyphen center. Let's take space hyphen x hyphen 2. Okay, and margin top of 4 I need. Let's move next. Let's input the button component from Shadcn which we have imported. After this, uh, let's uh, take on click function. Let's call it on click, that on page. Okay, on page change, and let's make to current page, page minus. Okay, so also let's take disable is equals to current page if is equals to 1. Okay, and class name I need as, let's take bg hyphen, let's take hash 62 e edit, and let's take here another thing as over. Okay, over pg hyphen hash 8967 p3. Okay, and let's take text white. Now after the class, let's give here previous. In the similar ways, guys, I have taken other things. Okay, so if I will expand this, so for now it is looking like this. Okay, but if you will have data, it will be displayed. Okay, so our component has ready. Now let's implement the logic now. Okay, let's first create come here, and inside the app. Okay, outside the app or in the inside this folder, let's create constants first. Okay, constants, let's create one file here. Let's name as index.js. Okay, and export const, let's take as backend underscore base underscore url, and let's take the backend url as http:// localhost colon 3000. Okay, our app is running on port 3000, so slash with the slash. Okay, so now let's create another folder. Let's name as hooks. Okay, hooks, and inside the hooks I'll create one hook. Okay, like all the to do related API we will write here. Okay, if your APIs are different, we can create according to that. So inside the hook, what we'll do, first we'll import the base URL. Okay, const base underscore URL is equals to require. So I have imported this backend. So before that, we need to provide like a query client. Okay, so to the layout. To in order to do that, just I will create here, create a here folder as utils. Okay, utils, and inside this utils, I will or else what we will do. Yeah, let's name this folder as React. Okay, uh, query provider dot jsx. Okay, we need to provide. We need to uh, say to our Next.js app or React app, so we are using Tanstack Query. Okay, we need to inform them. To in order to do that, I have created this file. Okay, React query client, and I will execute RFCE. Okay, so it will provide the bylaw protocol for us. Uh, so we need to wrap to the layout. So I'll take here children's. Okay, and after this, I'll input query uh, client provider from React. Okay, and we need to pass here some client. Also, I'll take the children here. Okay, and also in order to see the DevTools, we need to import this also. Okay, so I'll import this and also query client provider. Okay, and we need to create one client here. So I'll come here now. Const, let's take query client. Okay, is equals to use state. Okay, and we need to import this use state, and I will take one here anonymous function, guys. Okay, this is the anonymous function, and let's create new query client. Okay, query client, and this is the query client. Inside this, some of the options will pass like default options. Okay, and queries we need to give. I will need to pass here. If you will control space, there will be select time, guys. What is the select times? This is the caching time. Okay, so 1000 millisecond into 60 into 24 I will take, means total 24 hours. Okay, so this query client, what we need to do, we need to pass here to the client. Okay, just we need to pass this. Okay, fine. Now we'll wrap this query client provider to our layout. Just copy this and go to layout now and wrap upon this children. Okay, control space, import this, and just down the children's we need to do like this. And let's refresh the app now. So everything is fine. Now let's move to hooks and let's create the hooks now. Okay, so this is the real implementation, guys. Okay, whatever till now we have done, just we have given the provider to layout and we have created the UI for now till now. Let's, it is the main implementation for Tanstack, guys. Okay, so to do, so if you are having some other API, so according to that you can create another file here. Okay, and you can implement the logic how I was implementing. So right here I will import something like use mutation. Use mutation is nothing but, guys, for post patch update related things we will use this. And use query, this is used for to get APIs most of the times. And there is a use query client. Okay, so next let's create to do handler. Okay, and I think here we will receive the to do, and const I will call the fetch API. Also we will export this function from here. Okay, if required. Next let's get call the get handler. So const export first, expose const get to do handler, and here we will give the page, okay, and we'll call the API like this, okay. Also this is that get create to do, okay. API name is endpoint is create happen to do. Also get to do's get to do, okay, get to do. Now let's create another API as update to do handler, okay. Export const update to do handler. There will be a to do, it will receive, and a fetch API will be called, okay. So just this is a fetch APIs, guys, okay. Simple, you can see, and this is the update to do file, okay, and to do underscore ID will pass, okay, which API we want to update, and this is the patch, not put. So I'll rename this to patch, okay. So this is the API just we have created, guys. Now let's move to our app.page, okay, and here what I will do, okay, let's call a get API. So just const I will do, okay, and pass here use query, okay, and here I will pass inside this use query plus first give a query key, okay, and give some tags, okay. So get to do's, okay, and current page is for the first page, it is the cache, okay. By the tags it will be identify that which API has called, okay. Next query function, so get to do handler, right. So from the hook which we have created, I have passed here. Now let's take the data. How to take the data? Like is loading first, I will see whether it's loading or not, okay. In the similar way, I will see uh, data has came or not, okay. Let's name the data to do data, and is error, there will be a function is error, okay, and we need to import the use query also, okay. So I've imported here, you can see, and let's cross check it again whether we are getting is loading. Yeah, you can see is loading, is error, data, okay. Let's name this to do's data or to do data. Now let's open our terminal now and go to networks, and let's execute this and see the API has called, guys, okay. And you can see the page is equals to object it is giving, okay. So what we can do here, we'll call the function as like this, something like this, okay, and here we'll pass the current page, okay. So if I'll refresh again, you can see the page is equals to 1 and the API, with that API we have got the data, okay. So I'll copy this, and if I'll open this in JSON viewer, you can see inside the whole data we are having data dot, we are getting here current page also and total data also, okay. Inside the data we are getting to do's, okay. So we'll map like this only. So we'll copy this data first, to do's data first of all. What I will do, let's first see whether the data is getting or not, question mark dot data. If we are getting the data, then what we'll do, to do data question mark dot data, inside that we are having data and that map is, okay. Well, come here, you can see all the data has mapped, okay. Yeah, so also we can show here loading according to that. Also let's go to now current page, guys, pagination, in order to implement, like currently we are having only 2 pages only in the backend, but we are showing here 5. So to do that, uh, what we will do, just come here and take, first we will check whether the to do has came or not, okay. So to do data question mark dot data, if it is there, and Then what we will do, just come here and to do data question mark dot data question mark dot current page. Okay, so this will be the current page, and press this. Yeah guys, this is the current page, you can see. And for total pages, what we'll do, we'll implement one math function. Okay, math dot ceil. Okay, what this function will do, it will return always the largest number. Okay, so to do data question mark dot data question mark dot total. Okay, inside the total data we will have total data slash 10. Okay, good this, so you can see the total pages now. Also, let's name the current page to set current page. Okay, so it will set the page next page to this. Okay, if I'll inspect now, okay, and go to networks, if I'll click on this page 2, you can see another API will be called. Okay, so you can see. Okay, if also we will able to go to next page. Okay, so our data is caching now. Okay, so let's implement this functionality to update, guys. Okay, how to do that? So in order to update, what we'll do, for now we not need this to-dos data because we are getting the to-dos data directly from there. Also, we can show if it is loading something like that. Okay, and give some good class name. Uh, let's leave this like text hyphen to Excel, something like that. Okay, let's leave this. Now let's implement update to do. Okay, how to update, you can see one handler we have toggled. Okay, so we'll implement that logic related to that here. So how to update, after updating, guys, we will not call the API again, instead we will update the caching data. Okay, so to do that, let's const um, let's leave like this, and we'll use here use mutation. Okay, mutation, and inside this query, uh, mutation function, and update to do handler will pass here. Okay, and after this, also on success, after update the success, we will have one data. Okay, the updated data, whatever the response it will come, it will return here. So just we will console log this, and let's see what data we are getting. And here we will get one function as, and let's name the function as mutate. Okay, you can see, and give an anonymous name like to do toggle to do. Okay, just copy this. So you can see in the update handler we are passing to do updated data, right, with the ID. So to do that, we need to mutate this data, right? So we need to pass the data. How need to we will pass, just use this function. Okay, just use this function, and copy this and come here. Okay, and paste something like this, and here just we need to pass dot to do. Okay, dot completed is not of to do. Okay, is we are passing reverse of that. Okay, in the update to do handler. And if I will inspect this, and I will go to console now and to the network, you can see if I'll click on this, one API has called, right, to update the data. And after some times we have got the response, right? So data we have got and completed is equals to false. Before it is true and it has become false, you can see this. Okay, also if I'll go to console, you can see here the page.js6. Yeah, here on success we have passed the data, and the data we have updated data, we have console logged. Okay, see, this is updated data and we have got the data, right? So what is the plan means, we will update the caching data. Okay, so to update, after clicking this, guys, you can see after updating also it is not toggling. Why? Because in the caching the data is already uh, false, right? So we need to update this. To in order to do that, let's go to on success now. Yeah, here. So here I will take the query client. Okay, const query and client. Okay, is equals to use query client, and I will import this use query client from Tanstack. I will copy this, and after here, what I will do, just query client dot set query data. Okay, set query data, and we need to pass the tags. Okay, which API we need to update. Like I need to update get to do's. Okay, and to which page we need to update. Like we are in the current page, right? So current page and the data what you need to update. Okay, so let's take here we will get the function. Okay, inside this uh, we'll get the data, new data, right? Or old data, whatever the old data was there in the cache, we'll take that. Also with that, we will return, what we will return, uh, dot dot slash old data. Okay, old data comma data will return. Okay, so let's wait. We have done some indentation mistake, so should come in this. Okay, no fine. And dot dot slash old data. Okay, comma inside the data, old data map. Okay, dot data dot map to do's, and wherever the to do dot id underscore id will be matched with data dot underscore id, then that data we need to update. Okay, you can see here also our data is got updated. Okay, let's click on this again. So it is not. So data dot, let's take first old data dot, inside the data there will be again data, right? And dot map will do. Okay, inside that we will get to do's one by one. Okay, and after getting the to do's, let's check if to do dot id. Okay, or else what we can do. Okay, let's check to do dot underscore id if is equals to data. Okay, the data which is coming here dot underscore dot id, then what we will do, just return dot 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 to do's comma completed. Okay, data dot completed, or else just return the to do. And let's try again. So if I'll refresh now, yeah, it's loading. And let's go to networks. One page has loaded. Click on this now. You can see the data has updated also, but still the caching data is not getting updated, right? Still it is true. So we need to check where we are missing. So guys, mistake is we have given wrong tag, so it is, that's why it is not updating. Okay, if I will do refresh again, you can see we are able to update the cache data. Okay, right, everything fine. So what we have done here, just on success we are getting some success data, right? This to do handler, if you will come here, we are passing some to do. So to in order to pass the data, we are using method, and toggle to do, we are passing the data here. Okay, and that update data we have passed. After response, the data is coming here, and query client dot set, and we are giving here tags. Okay, to which tags we want to update the data, and the old data we have passed here, guys. Okay, and old data dot data, whatever the data was there, it has given here, and to the data again we are passing the old data, and to the data dot map, if the id is matched with that uh, data, so we are changing that completed to not complete, means this toggle value we are changing on success. Okay, else we are returning the same data. Okay, so this is the data related to uh, update, and let's move to create data now. Okay, so if I'll come here, create. Okay, after creating we are passing some data here. Okay, so let's create this handler now. So we will use the same thing, use mutation. So while creating it will be some bit difficult, guys. So I will come down here after this, and const, I'll give some mutate here first, mutate, and let's name this create to do. Okay, and use here use mutate, and let's pass something here, like first we need to pass mutate function. So create to do handlers I will input here, and just after this on success I will give. Okay, and on success we will get the success data after creating from the backend. So backend we are getting the created data, guys. Okay, if I'll console log the log data, then you can see here the data. Okay, so this create to do, here we'll get the new to do, right? So just we need to pass to add to do. Okay, so in this way we can pass. Okay, so let's go to next page, second page, and let's inspect this and go to networks now, and let's create new element, test to do one. Okay, I'll paste the description, and I will click on add to do. So something has went wrong, header http create to do. It is saying this method is not found. Okay, so create, create, we have mismatched the spelling. So I'll go to again to this create to do. Okay, let's name this create to do. Okay, create, create. Okay, and let's add the to do again, one description. Okay, and let's click on add to do. So our to do has added, but it is not updated in the cache. So in order to do that, also you can see on success we have this payload, right? So inside this data dot data we are having again data dot data, and the to do data, new updated data is came, and with the total data we are getting. So to in order to implement that, so I'll go to app now. Here we'll implement the logic related to update the cached data. Okay, so what I will do here, I will take some couple of things here. Const new to do. Okay, is equals to, in which data dot data dot data we are cutting new data. Okay, and const total. Okay, total data now means now the total data was. Okay, so data dot dot data question mark total data. Okay, so which is coming from the backend. So to the total data I have taken here, and also const last page, okay, page number is equals to the same thing, math.ceil, and total data now by page size, okay, page size, from where the page size will get page size. The page size by default we have taken as 10, guys, okay, so I'll give here 10 only. So currently it is 5, so let's name this to 10, guys, okay. So total pages, so I'll use this and let's keep here, okay. For each page we are having 10 pages. So let's execute one for each here. For let I is equals to 1 and I less than is equals to last page number and I plus plus, okay. And first of all we will update the cache data. So query dot set query data and just pass the tags, and with the tags just pass the index here, okay, and comma, first we'll take old data, okay, and uh, the same thing, dollar slash old data, and data will pass like old data, and here total, okay, just we are changing the total data, okay, total data is equals to total data, no, just this one thing we are doing here, just we are updating total data here, okay. Next, inside this for loop I will execute if I is equals to last page number, okay, and the is not last page full, okay, if the last page is not full, uh, means we are checking, we need to check here, okay, if, whether the last page is full or not. So we can do like this, okay, total pages if is equals to it will show whether that last page is full or not, means full is nothing but if suppose at the last page we are having 10 elements, then it will be full. If it is 9, it will not be full. Okay, if it is not full, guys, okay, if it is not full, then what we will do, we'll add the new data, okay. Yeah. Next thing, let's check if condition, if I is equals to last page number, okay, and is the last page full, then we will invalidate that query. Means we will recall that API, next API, okay. Like if currently we are having page 2 and it is the 10 element already there, then new element we will call, okay, means page 3 we will call. So let's see whether it is working or not. So let's try to add the to do again and whether see we will, it is 4 element, right? So I will add the to do test to do to test to description, okay, and I will click on add to do. So yeah, it is creating. Let's see after created the data is updated or not. So that the response we have got the data, guys. Go to response, the created new data has came, also console log. So we need to update the logic little bit, why our data is not getting updated. Yeah, same thing, guys, let's get to do's, we need to rename, okay, instead of to do's let's name to do's, okay. Yeah, everything is fine. Now let's add to do again, and first we'll refresh this API, okay, and that was one API is called, go to next, another API is called, and totally for now 1 2 3 4 5 6 element was there. Okay, let's add the to do's. Okay, test to do 3 and description. Okay, add to do now. Yeah guys, test to do 3 added. Okay, so it is working guys now. So in this way guys, you can implement, you can update the caching data guys. Okay, so guys, if you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up. Also the code description and code I will give in the video description, you can check there. Also the backend. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.